Best ways to deal with your financial instability. No one enjoys feeling financially unstable, but it's a fact of life for many of us. If you're struggling to make ends meet, here are 10 ways to help you get back on track. From creating a budget to looking for extra sources of income, these tips can help you get your finances back under control. However, before we start our countdown, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 1. Maximize your liquid savings. One way to deal with your financial instability is to maximize your liquid savings. This means keeping your money in cash or in an easily accessible account so that you can use it when you need it. Liquid savings are important because they can be used in an emergency or when you need to make a large purchase. Another way to deal with your financial instability is to create a budget. A budget can help you track your spending and make sure that you are not spending more than you can afford. A budget can also help you save money by identifying areas where you can cut back on your spending. You can also try to increase your income by finding ways to make more money. This may include getting a better paying job, starting a side hustle, or investing in assets that will generate income. Finally, you may want to consider debt consolidation or credit counseling if you have a lot of debt. Number 2. Make a budget. Making a budget is one of the best ways to deal with your financial instability. By creating a budget, you can get a clear picture of your income and expenses. This will help you to make informed decisions about where to spend your money. Creating a budget can be difficult, but there are many helpful resources available. There are numerous budgeting apps and websites that can help you to track your income and expenses. You can also find helpful articles and tips on how to create a budget that works for you. If you are struggling to make ends meet, there are also many agencies and organizations that can offer assistance. These agencies can provide you with information about government benefits and programs that you may be eligible for. They can also help you to find employment or access other resources that can help improve your financial situation. Number 3. Prepare to minimize your monthly bills. One way to deal with your financial instability is to prepare to minimize your monthly bills. This may include things like cutting back on your cable or cell phone plan, getting rid of your gym membership, or cooking at home more often instead of eating out. Another way to deal with your financial instability is to create a budget and stick to it. This means figuring out how much money you have coming in each month and what your regular expenses are. Once you know this, you can start cutting back on unnecessary expenses and start saving money each month. If you are dealing with financial instability, there are a number of things you can do to help get your finances back on track. Preparing to minimize your monthly bills and creating a budget are two great ways to start. Number 4. Closely manage your bills. If you are struggling with financial instability, one of the best things you can do is to closely manage your bills. This means knowing exactly what you owe and when it is due. Make a budget and track your spending so that you can see where your money is going. Try to pay off as much debt as possible, and only use your credit cards for emergencies. Another way to deal with financial instability is to get a part-time job or make some extra money in some other way. This can help you cover your expenses and even start to save up some money. There are many ways to make extra money, so find something that works for you. You could start a blog or sell items online. Making extra money can be a great way to deal with financial instability. However, it is also important to be careful with your spending. Even if you are making more money, you still need to be mindful of your expenses. Number 5. Take stock of your non-cash assets and maximize their value. If you want to get your finances in order, it's important to take stock of all your assets, both cash and non-cash. This includes things like your home equity, stocks and investments, and even your personal belongings. Once you know what you have, you can work on maximizing the value of those assets. For example, if you have equity in your home, you can use that equity to get a loan or line of credit. You can also sell some of your belongings or invest in things that will appreciate in value over time. By taking stock of your assets and making the most of them, you can help ensure that you're on solid financial footing. Number 6. Pay down your credit card debt. Credit card debt can be a major financial burden. If you are struggling to pay down your credit card debt, There are a few things you can do to make the process easier. First, make a budget and stick to it. Track your spending and make sure you are only using your credit card for essential purchases. Then, focus on paying off the credit card with the highest interest rate first. Make larger payments on this card until it is paid off, then move on to the next highest interest rate card. You may also want to consider transferring your credit card balance to a card with a lower interest rate. This can help you save money on interest and pay off your debt more quickly. Finally, try to avoid taking on any new debt while you are working on paying down your existing debt. If you can do this, you will be well on your way to financial stability. Number 7, get a better credit card deal. There are a few things you can do to get a better credit card deal. One is to shop around and compare offers from different companies. Another is to try to negotiate with your current credit card company for a lower interest rate or annual fee. You can also look for cards that offer 0% APR on balance transfers for a limited time. This can help you save money on interest charges if you transfer your balance to a new card. Another way to deal with financial instability is to create a budget and stick to it. This can help you keep track of your spending and make sure you are not overspending. You may also want to consider using cash instead of credit cards for some purchases. This can help you stay within your budget and avoid accumulating debt. If you are struggling to make ends meet, there are also many resources available to help you. There are financial counselors who can help you create a budget and work out a plan to pay off your debt. There are also non-profit organizations that offer assistance with basic needs like food and housing. If you are facing financial hardship, there is help available. Number 8, keep up with routine maintenance. If you keep the components of your car, home, and physical health in top condition, then you can catch problems while they're small and avoid expensive repairs and medical bills. It's cheaper to have a cavity filled than to get a root canal, easier to replace a couple of pieces of wood than to have your house tented for termites. And better to eat healthy and exercise than end up needing expensive treatments for diabetes or heart disease. You might think you don't have the time to deal with these things on a regular basis. But they can create much larger disruptions of your time and finances if you ignore them. So this was our today's video. I hope you all liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe my channel. And also share it with your friends and family.